This is my baby. I have been waiting for this for a while now, probably 2 years before this manifestation took place. But then the other thing is that it was not the first car that I was hoping to get. There were other cars on the market that I thought this will be my first car. Now, before I manifested this car, I remember myself going back and forth between cars thinking, well, this one has better features than the one that I saw on the market. Now, a car is the same as a cell phone. Something comes out today, tomorrow something better is going to come out. So, anyways, I am more than happy that it took me this long because this car has everything that I had hoped for. The way I had a list, and on that list, it was a job to get a proper job that I would be happy to wake up to every day. The other thing that I wanted to manifest was a house. But then on your list, certain things will come up first that you did not have up there on the list. Take it as it is because those things are preparing you for better things that are coming into your life. So this is how I manifested the car. I remember after getting the job, the first place that I was looking into accommodation wise, because I was moving into a new city. Now I was looking for a place to stay. They showed me a couple of houses, but then the first one that I saw outside, it was apartments. Outside there was a Mazda 3 parked outside. It was red in color. I did not end up taking that house because it was far from my place of work. The next house that I looked into, it was much more closer. It was more of a walking distance. So I took that one, but then it was just a house on my own. It was a big yard. So after a month, I decided to let go of that house because it was scary for me staying in a place that I was not familiar with and having to stay by myself. I wasn't used to such settings because all along I've been living with my parents. Now I'm on my own and I'm given this big place to stay in by myself. So after a month, I decided that I would rather rent where I was living in a yard. I had my own place, but then in the yard, I knew that there were other people staying with me. So a month goes by, I look for another place. The place that I find is exactly what I needed at the time. The same yard, the other people staying with me. But the thing that convinced me is because outside there was another Mazda, a Mazda 3. This time it was silver in color, and I knew I had to move in. I had to move into that place because it was also closer to where I worked. I moved into the place. Okay, 4 months passes. It had to happen. It was in the stars. It had to happen. This is how I manifested this beautiful brand new Mazda 2, and I am in love. The color is to die for. So I still have to name her. I'm thinking I'm going to name her the Law of Attraction, for it has been a blessing. It has been such a blessing to be aware of such principles that help you in getting everything that you want. But then you have to start something, you have to give something in order for you to receive. You have to also believe. Your belief is the only thing that matters. This is my baby. I have been waiting for this for a while now, probably 2 years before this manifestation took place. But then the other thing is that it was not the first car that I was hoping to get. There were other cars on the market that I thought this will be my first car. Now, before I manifested this car, I remember myself going back and forth between cars thinking, well, this one has better features than the one that I saw on the market. Now, a car is the same as a cell phone. Something comes out today, tomorrow something better is going to come out. So anyways, I am